Hello, my name is Lisha Epperson, and I am a pastoral associate here at St. Peter's, Chelsea. This year, as part of our Lenten practice, we'll be exploring the body, remembering the body, with a 5-week series on embodied meditation. Our bodies, our arms, legs, hands, and feet, our organs and bones, our muscles, tendons, and tissues are the members of a singular holy congregation. And caring for, gently stewarding with grace the bodies we've been given is a gift. There is something of the salvific in keeping covenant with your body. In doing so, we reassemble, reconcile, and remember all the things that life can so easily pull apart. This Lenten journey will reconnect with our God-created physicality. We'll reflect and celebrate, pray over and enjoy the bodies gifted to us by God. Through the piecing together of stories, our stories of struggle, hardship, grace, and beauty, we'll confront old beliefs to craft a new story, one overflowing with sacred truth. One that resists the negative talk, the voice in our heads that belittles the fact of our complete and total belovedness. We will remember. So join me in this seated embodied meditation. Find a comfortable seat. And with the feet hip-width apart, the soles of your feet engaged on the ground, the earth beneath you, find that connection and spread your toes wide. Take a moment to align your knees over your toes and see with your mind's eye that right angle made by your shins and thighs. And check in with the spirit-breathed force of life that flows through your lower body, up from the soles of your feet, around your ankles, winding up and around your calves to that little space behind your knees, along your hamstrings and quads. Feel your legs long and strong, energized by this simple and loving attentiveness. Place your hands on the tops of your thighs with your palms up and open in a receptive posture. If you haven't already, just start checking in with your breath. Maybe close your eyes or find a soft gaze on a fixed point in front of you. And just breathe. Welcome the spirit and breath as it enters the playground of your physical form. Coordinating the breath like this, the work of our lungs with the natural rhythms of our bodies, is the sweetest of contemplative practices. So let's get into that now. We'll do 3 cycles of directed breathing, in through the nose and out through the mouth. This is going to be full and easy and free. Noticing the expansion of our lungs, the way the chest lifts, our bellies fill and release, the natural rise and fall, the way the breath makes our bodies, even in stillness, in this peaceful posture, move. So on your own time, you can begin 3 rounds. as you complete that final round, come back to that engaged posture, and we'll continue to move through the practice. Bring your awareness to your belly and engage your core, your center. So I invite you to think strong, powerful place of discernment rather than some of the negative words we can use about our bellies. So stay here for a moment, checking in with that feeling, your center as a strong, powerful place of discernment. Just connect with your breath here and to that tuning in to the powerful messages your body can relay and receive. Just breathe here. Your body is a sacred conduit. The body knows. So stay with it for a moment. Invite the muscles in your body to relax as you, with intention, lengthen your spine, imagining light and space between each vertebrae as you grow just a little taller. Circle your shoulders up, around, and back. And if that felt good, maybe do that again. Up, around, and back. Shine your chest forward, your heart forward, and just be here. Let your neck be long, your head centered, placed, with the crown of your head parallel to the sky, the ceiling above you. And just release any tension in your face. Check in with that space between your eyebrows. Maybe wiggle your jaw. Allow yourself, with eyes closed, the gift of a smile. And just breathe. Let go of any sense of heaviness. Be easy, be light. And breathe. Quiet your mind as you center your thoughts on your belovedness in God, your body as a gift to you, the gift of life in human form, in your fearfully and wonderfully made body, flaws and all. Settle in. And as you do, consider these questions. How can we honor the Lord with our bodies? How can we show thanks during this Lenten season? How can we be healed or made whole? How can we learn to love ourselves more fully? Breathe here. We'll take a moment. And so, as we consider this practice of remembering our bodies, it's important to remember that sometimes loving ourselves fully means surrendering our expectations, our attempts at perfection, our disappointments as connected to our body image, aging, past hurts and trauma. It's important to try to focus on simply loving our bodies as they are, and this requires surrender. And so we can seek God about that. So with palms up and open, let's release the things we tend to grasp, the things we hold a little too tightly. And as they are released, bring your attention to this moment and your empty hands. Keep them open, just resting on the tops of your thighs, palms up and open to the ceiling. Breathe here. Ask God to give you a word for your body today. And if it's a good word, a word you can work with, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Let it settle inside you. Let it drop down into the palm of your hands, those open and available hands. And then maybe close your hands as a symbol of catching it, as an embodied practice, as if you caught that word that God gave you. And then maybe pray over it and place it over your heart, letting it sink deep down into your spirit. Imagine it now settling deep within you. Just stay here for a moment. That word is a gift to you. If you haven't found a word, just go back to the questions. How can you honor your body? How can you honor the Lord with your body? How can you show thanks during this Lenten season? How can you be healed and made whole? How can you learn to love yourself more fully, bringing your very being to God? Bring God's attention to that need right now. Ask God to come and to be made known. And collectively, we'll just breathe here for a moment. Wherever you may have landed with that word, or with the practice of further seeking and prayer, we'll close our session together with 2 minutes of silence. Re-engage that powerfully seated posture, attending to your body. Consider your word that was given to you, or reflect on the questions. We'll begin now. As we return, slowly float your eyes open. Bring awareness to your body again with a little movement maybe. And we'll conclude as we began with the breath. Just inhale, exhale, repeat. Remind us, Lord. Reconcile us, Lord. Remember us, O Lord. Amen.